When I talk to my conservative friends right here, they always tell me that the problem is high taxes, but they're wrong. The real problem is not the high taxes themselves, but the fact that they are not even really funding the government. Not even those high taxes, higher than a lot of places in the world, not even those taxes are really funding the government. So who's financing the government? Government is financed by treasury bonds, paper. And who buys the treasury bonds? Mostly the Fed. And how does the Fed buy them? By printing money. But what backing does the Fed have for that money being printed? The treasury bonds themselves. So basically, you finance the government by printing money out of thin air. Someone could ask, well, so if the government can print unlimited amounts of money out of thin air, why did they collect taxes? The answer is simple, but it's very shocking. The real problem is that you pay high taxes only to uphold the illusion that you are funding the government, which you are not.
With that, what's happening, crypto crew? Once again, this is Sean coming back at you. Got a quick update from Nayib Bukele telling you that this is just an illusion. You pay high taxes, not to fund the government. That's what they want you to think. Opt out of the broken system, buy Bitcoin. Getting straight into it, taking a look at the Bitcoin price at the current time it's recording. It came down to $61,000. People, is it time to freak out? Is it time to sell? No. Why? Take a look at this uptrend that we've been. We've showed you this in previous videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our Elliott waves here. And then this third leg, look here. If we just connect the bottoms, look what happened. The last time we came down and had this brief sideways trading slash retracement, this came all the way up to 49, wicked all the way down to 38. That's an $11,000 swing, but then look what happened. From swing low to swing high, what did we do? We've seen a price increase of almost 91%. So we have another move like that to the upside. What can we anticipate? We could anticipate, let's see here, another 91%. That's going to take us up to $108,000. We've showed you this right now. Higher highs, higher lows. The trend's your friend to the end. We're still in an uptrend. This is a buying opportunity. An update from Dan Crypto. Look at previous all-time highs. 2013 from the peak. What happens here? Consolidation. 2017 peak. What happens after the bear market? More consolidation, then a blow off top. Right here, 2021 all-time high, more consolidation. So look, in 2013 this took 12 weeks. 2017 this took 9 weeks. And looking back at the charts really quick, we can see that we've broken the all-time highs here and really started to consolidate for quite a few weeks now. This is week number 8. So this is 8 weeks of consolidation. Once again, we did 12 weeks, then 8 weeks. Could we be getting extremely parabolic over the next month or two? Looks like we could see some more price increase to the upside. Total crypto market capitalization. Look at the purple line. Trends your friend to the end. Once again, this was a fake out ABC correction. And right here, this was the previous peaks. Hit our head. This was, ignore this because this was a running flat correction. Consolidation right here. We see consolidation. We broke it temporarily, still in an uptrend. Note this green line. We fell through this, hit our head on it once, twice. Third time we broke through it, and now this is just a back test, and also a back test of the 20 moving average. This is on the weekly chart. This looks extremely bullish. At the RSI below, looking at this, what does this look like? We just draw a trend line. The trend your friend once again to the end, and we just see that this is just continuation to the upside. We just see a low, higher low. If this is a low, even if this comes down a little bit farther, a higher low, and we'll just continue to the upside. So don't fear opportunity. Never feels like opportunity. And look, these instant download ebooks we created for you: the Bitcoin Millionaire, Getting Started with Bitcoin and Crypto Ultimate Guide, and also Technical Analysis 101. Instant download right here. You can find this at bitcoinbros101.com. We also sell this on Amazon. If you want the physical paperback books, you can see both of these right here. This will actually get mailed to you. You can get it at Amazon Prime. Get your copy now. And another update coming in from Bitcoin Magazine: America's largest bank, JP Chase, not just America's largest bank, this is one of the biggest banks in the world, discloses a spot Bitcoin ETF holding in a new SEC filing. Look at iShares Bitcoin Trust. JP Morgan has been buying the ETF. Game theory started with the banks. Oliver Velez is weighing in. The US's largest bank is buying spot Bitcoin ETFs. But wait, I thought CEO Jamie Dimon said Bitcoin is nothing but a trumped up fraud. In December, did he not say in front of Congress that he would shut Bitcoin down if he were the government? Watch what they do, not what they say. We've told you this mantra time and time again. Do your own research. Don't listen to what the mass media outlets say, because they lie to you. They don't want to tell you the truth of what Bitcoin really is. It's a way to escape the matrix. An update from Jesse Olsen. He's talking about the Bitcoin all-time high. Is this time different, or will Bitcoin retest the yellow line again? Check this yellow line out right here. Every time the price action hits this yellow line, a peak's near. Every single time, peak. Every single time, peak. Right now, the yellow line is currently at $125,000. So will we hit this line? Will we go above it? Looks like Bitcoin's still to the upside. We showed you the trends, your friends, at the end. Right now, there's a lot of fear mongering going on, saying that the peak was over with, the all-time high is over with. This is just getting started. Arthur Hayes is also weighing on the Bitcoin halving and what you should be looking at for the rest of 2024. Check out what Arthur Hayes has to say.
So, I mean, you can look at the previous halvings, and anywhere between 4 to 18 months later, you get a new all-time high. More important thing is that the major economies around the world are going to print even more money between now and, say, the next 18 to 24 months. I think the big event that crypto investors need to follow very closely is the upcoming U.S. presidential election. Not because the U.S. is important just because it's the U.S., but more so it's the global empire, its financial policy influences what the Chinese, the Japanese, the Europeans all do. And so if you have an easing of monetary policy because Janet Yellen, U.S. Treasury Secretary, and Jerome Powell, the Fed president, are doing everything they can to make sure that Joe Biden gets reelected. And that basically means, how do I reduce the cost of government borrowing so that him and his Democratic Party can hand out more goodies to the electorate and get reelected? That's what's going to happen between now and the end of the year. When you control the purse of the government, it's very easy to do so by printing money, borrowing it, and handing it out to people in various forms. Whoever wins, they're campaigning on, I'm going to give you something that you don't have to pay for. And I'm going to pay for it by borrowing more money. I'm going to pay for it by using the central bank to print money. And that's really what the fight is about. The bull market is still going to continue. Obviously, we've slowed down a bit. Now we're entering the summer, the northern hemispheric summer, where things slow down, volatility declines, and we're going to get a choppy range bond market. But for those people who have fiat and extra cash that want to allocate to crypto, this is the perfect opportunity to do so. The problem with M2 is that it doesn't capture all the things that are used as credit money in the economy. And every time there's a new problem, the elites in charge come up with a new way to confuse people about how they're going to print money. So maybe it's M2, maybe it's broad banking reserves, maybe it's the reserves held at the central bank. It depends on every single economy and how they want to print money. But at the end of the day, the goal is, how do I stuff more credit money through the economy without getting a negative reaction from the populace being like, oh, what's all this inflation? I'm going to blame the people in charge. So yes, M2 is a good measure, and sometimes it works, and then sometimes it's flat, but it's been flat, for a while. But you still see gold and crypto doing very well. You still see major tech indices on the new time highs. So there is an ample liquidity. It's increasing. It just might be in the indices that people are familiar with from how it operated in the past.